Be me. Future retard. The year is 2087. I tell you man, things ain't been the same since President Gordita Chalupa Wallace mandated the construction of a global omnidirectional ground-based laser dome. At first it was the small things. Lighting forests ablaze, scorching every single bird on the planet, shooting every western lowlands gorilla because they moved in a way that sorta resembled flying by not having one appendage touch the ground at every given instant. Then the big happening happened. The giraffes were driven extinct because they had all their hooves off the ground while they were running. Baseball games had to be cancelled because the ball was on fire by the time it reached the batter. Running bases was a massacre. The rules of football had to be changed, naturally. But then, driving became really hard. After the birds, gorillas, 7/10 of the human population, all monkeys, orangutans, and all the jumping orca whales were exterminated, and all the commercial flights were shot down by the 100% coverage Global Laser Defense Zero Tolerance Flight Interdiction System. They turned their attention on the satellites that controlled them and vaporized them all in space. With their one control mechanism offline, the hemispherical laser defense system fell silent. The Martian Alliance drops concrete dummy bombs all over the planet. MFW-1 crushes the last known beehive on the planet. MFW-1 knocks over the statue of Dwayne Nacho Dip Johnson, the best president Earth ever had. MFW, my cybernetics shut down. Be me, Ayil Mao. Cruising on the warp highway. Mostly empty part of the Orion arm. Check reactor light comes on. Sigh inwardly, probably need to replace the helium filter. See a pit stop with a store. Decide to stop and get out here and see what they have. Two greys sitting on the front porch start hootin' about my new Andromeda import. It's a used piece of junk I got from the Pleiades complex. They start talking about my fancy anti-grav boots. I bought them from a junkie in the outskirts of the Centaurus arm. Go inside and the grey bang the counter starts talking about black hole numbers. These guys seem kind of cookie, but the store looks pretty normal. Look in one of the bins full of junk, it's filled with nothing but fructus confectionaries. Decide I've had enough of this weird place and take my chances with my ship. I have never seen any place like that, nor have I ever been able to find it again. I've had a few run-ins like that. Be me. Just got done doing some urbex at an old insane asylum. Roughly midnight. Spot crackhead nearby eyeing me in my car. He's incredibly bad at playing it off, makes eye contact and starts looking for birds while walking towards me. Nudge my battle buddy, we're both watching him. He continues approaching, I grab a knife and lock the doors. He goes for the rear driver's side door handle. I crack the window and put the knife in my lap. He goes pale and makes eye contact. I start smiling ear to ear, hand on the knife, and unbuckle. Say something along the lines of want to try that again? He stutters and claims it was a mistake while backing away. I start to get out. He sprints into the night. Surprised he didn't engage me. I was too pissed off to evaluate the situation properly and was lucky it wasn't a higher level crackhead with a gun or something. I've carried since then. Be me. Living in the Trump era. Order pickerel in 2 separate orders back to back. A metric fucked in of ammo. It shows up, UPS guy rings my doorbell. He immediately says I hope you're not a crazy person. Haha yup, I'm insane. We both laugh it off. I help him unload it since it's so much, at one point I'm all the way into the UPS truck grabbing boxes. For reals though, I got a great deal on this, I plan to resell it, lie. This seems to ease his worries, that I'm batshit insane. When we're done I shake his hand with a $20 tip in it. Most American thing I've ever done. And I didn't spill any spaghetti. Just answer the door and be normal, so you don't get added to any lists. Be me. Buying gas at the PM at 11 p.m. Tweaker comes up to me, saying hey man, I just ran out of gas, can I have a couple bucks? Tell him I don't have cash. He pulls a shitty folding knife and holds it down by his side. I flip open my Fleckturn parka like Clint Eastwood, revealing my Colt 1851 Navy .38. He makes a move. I quick draw like a badass. He runs away, yelling some wigger shit. I drive off and buy my gas at the Fred Meyer for the next couple months. Be me. Have money. Saving a big chunk of cash every check, but inflation means that's dumb. Want to buy a sick computer, but world is supposed to end in 2 more weeks. Want to buy thermal, but would pretty much never use it. Stuck sitting on my fat stack until the world doesn't explode. August. Oh, are right guys? Be me. See threat on K. Contradict faggot claiming authority. Seething ensues. Every other thread in which I'm not one of the 3 literal participants is dead. Be me. Work in a prison. Do my job exceptionally well. Niggers make threats. Smile and say bring your own body bags, night fighters.